All right, even more progress has happened. I have added some stuff for up there for some shelving and I guess balance. I'll be working on that eventually, but also the road bed and the back scratcher. The road bed is pretty much down. This is going to be the very end of the line. I'm probably going to try to put some plastic here to make sure that nothing just goes careening off. Maybe some plastic along here as well. But yeah, so there's a turnout that leads to this. This is kind of basically represent, I guess, the end of the spur that goes through town. It'll be kind of the switchback thing, I guess you could say, not switchback, but the trailing point or turnout. This will be that, I think it's like this. The Middlesex Company kit, Middlesex Manufacturing Company kit. That is going to go right here. So I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to put it. I'm not sure where I'm going to put this. It might go closer to the track. It might go further away from the track. That definitely will not work on that side. Okay, that's some of the stuff that I was going to be working on. Anyway, goes on further. This is not something that actually exists on the area that I am trying to model, but it's something that I want to put in here. So there's a line here that comes off, and it's going to go inside a building. These two are going to be outside a building, and then I've separated them here to just do like more interesting things. But the main idea is that it's like supposed to be two tracks that go through, but they do it individually. They just come back again to one track basically. And then you can see, as you saw in the beginning, I did start out with cork, but cork is kind of hard to get. A friend was able to get me 8 sheets of cork. So this was 8 sheets from here all the way down to the beginning over there. I do have it extending all the way to the wall, even though the track is going to start here on this track, on this side, but this one will go all the way back to the beginning. That will just show that this area has been pulled up. There won't be any actual track there. There might be some ties. I don't know what I'm gonna do quite yet, but the train can like be staged here. So there we go. It's all wrapped up in bubble wrap still. I took the shell off this Athearn blue box that I got back in the 90s, and I don't want to have to take it off again, so I just left it apart and I wrapped it up in bubble wrap. So I'll be able to stage a train here. I think I'm going to have like a crossing here, so it's going to kind of simulate waiting at a crossing, or maybe there'll be maybe I'll put a signal here or something. This area won't really have signals just because it's so little used, I'm gonna say. But there'll be track through here, track back on this other side here, maybe a crossing. No flashing lights. I want to get a police SUV that has flashing lights on it that I can sit out here. That will block the traffic as it does in town. But technically, it looks like you can come through because there's going to be a turnout, a crossover that comes through here, and that'll go that way. So it's going to kind of simulate having 2 lines that come through. And then I just put a freight house in here because there is a freight house that had been on the actual railroad. So I will be putting some kind of freight house or storage house here that will be not used very much. I might even set the locomotive here when it's not in use. I'll set something else here. I'll maybe set a caboose here. Anything that I just want to kind of put aside, I can put here. But then it will be in operating order, we'll say. So I would be able to do something there with the freight house. It's not just going to be derelict, even though that's fun to do. That's what I'm going to have there. And then back here is going to be something that does like boxcar service mostly. I want to scratch build something or kit bash, I guess. I don't know what I'll do yet. Something that will go here. So this will serve something there. And these two will be side by side over there. Kind of like drew a line here. And then it comes like that. Actually, it looks like it starts here. So that's where it starts. So then there'll be one boxcar here, and there'll be like a 1 box cut there or something. So it's coming along. Something that had been on the plans for today, had been working on at least one section of this, getting it screwed into the brackets. These things are stronger than I expected they would be. It's amazing. Okay. Well, hopefully that's all right. Anyway, got these here, put something on the front of them to shield any light, because I'm going to put hopefully some LED strips there. And I want to make any kind of background around the window temporary so that I would be able to actually see outside and have hope once spring comes, especially. But here's how it's looking so far. I'm happy with it so far. I'm gonna have mostly kind of Conrail power for it, but if I find a modern like GP38-2 or GP40 or whatever it is, I might end up running that on here as well instead as well. Right now I have 4 Conrail engines. GP38-2, I have a, SW1500, 1 or 2 of those. And then I have another GP something coming along on a pre-order. So I will give more updates as more stuff happens. I think adding the first piece of track, adding some wiring, and all that is going to be the first big hurdle. I'm going to try to work on this here first, maybe the first week of December. That could get started because I have off work. So if I have track up here by the next time, that would be pretty cool. But if not, you know, that's fine too. We'll see. Anyway, until the next one.